Hello and welcome back to Programming a Gear Simulator. Just mess around with stuff. Well, look at that, it does too. So I pretty much spent all of yesterday building a chatbot. Building my trying to hack into the chat system of DLive or whatever you want to call it. I like to call it hacking, but it probably isn't. Turned out to be really simple, but I had absolutely no clue what I was doing, so it took me a very long time. But hey, I learned some stuff. So I should now be able to see the chat on the screen when people message me in the DLive site. Although that's all I know of so far is just the chat messagey things. I haven't gotten anything else working yet. Like when people do the ice cream things and stuff like that, I should get that working. Although I don't really have that stuff working for Twitch either. I don't even think I can get it on Twitch. I think probably need to be like a partner or whatever it is for that. Anyway, I'm still sort of messing with it a bit because you may notice a little thing down the bottom somewhere. I'm just trying to get rid of that thing. That thing's for the Facebook stuff. I need to put in like a code for each of the different places it's shared to, otherwise the shared chats don't pop up. But I don't do Facebook ones because it was a pain, and it costs money to use Restream. To stream there as well as everywhere else. Get a bajillion views, but anybody just simply scrolling past it is a view, so it doesn't really count. Anyway, what am I looking for? It's all done in divs. Everything's a div. I'm trying to find where this box is, how that works. I suppose it's just on the Facebook one, is it? I mean, I doubt it. What am I looking for? Desktop. Over here, over there. There is the chatbot. And we're looking for Facebook. Oh. Yeah, this stuff. Okay. What? Did that just say Roblox? Whatever. I guess I took one of my assets for this chat from Roblox. All of the sounds and images and stuff are just randomly Googled off Google. Yeah, Roblox it is too. That's where I'm getting my Twitch icon from. Why not? I could get the DLive icon directly from the DLive site. But hey, there we go. So now if I was to say bloop, it takes a little while for a message to be sent with that. But yeah, there we go. Got a bloop over there. I disabled it from counting as a viewer though, because with my other chat, if I was to type into Twitch, it counts me as somebody who's just joined the stream if it didn't already know that I was there. But I've blocked myself so it doesn't pop up with if I was the message. I don't want to count as a viewer on my own stream. Yeah, so it should be all good. Now I just gotta wait for testing, and I can get some data and stuff for how all the different things work. That's right, I got some sort of down. I refreshed it. I think when I started streaming, it popped up something or other in the DLive site. I guess notifying me that I started streaming or whatever, or went live. I don't know. Which I really actually want to know, because that could have meta information that could be useful for stuff. But they don't have an API over there yet, so I gotta find my way around to get all of the stuff that I want. I was talking to one of the admin guys about it. No ETA on the API. Anywho. So let's attempt to try to do something today. What am I doing? Is it this side? Yeah, here we are. So, I also flipped over the thing. Some person was saying last time that the whatever you calls it. I'm just getting my windows in order. I messed around with my chat so I could see the data and the other things, so I know when what sort of messages are sent. Well, oh, I'm so distracted now. I just found out that the Subnautica Sub-Zero game has come out. At least the pre-alpha. I want to play it so badly. But yeah, let's get rounded things on the corners of these. I undid what I was going to do, what I was in the middle of doing yesterday to make a screenshot because all the rotations were off. And then my computer blue screen, and it also just blue screened a little while ago. So that seems to be a common occurrence now. My computer just will blue screen. Very rarely when I'm actually using it. It's always when I've walked away for a couple of minutes. So it could be something to do with like a screensaver thing busted. I don't know. It also spontaneously wakes itself up from sleep mode at night time, which is annoying. Or, you know, when I was asleep, whenever that happens to be. Where am I going? Where's my code at? Plan. Okay, so let's mess around trying to get those curves. That's going to be annoying, isn't it? So I just need to get the radius away from that, the radius away from this. The radius is the radius. It's got nothing to do with the rotation, so I can do the get distance thing. So it's going to be the same regardless. Unlike the confusion I had with these parts, which are also wrong when I do a negative gear. I forgot about that. Pinches it. But that could be fixed just by adding more, well, there could be a workaround just by simply adding more of the backslash. This is way too much for it to be able to print it to real life at the moment, at least with my printer calibrations. Anyway, what am I doing? So, yeah, let's try to get those curves to work. And where's music at? I mean, the D-Live didn't seem to get angry about music yesterday, so... Is it that one? Oh, that's right, I turned into all of this, which keeps having high-pitched squeaky stuff. This is an affected mushroom playlist, apparently. Oh, that's nice. That means everything's all recorded. Because it did have one lot of stuff that was pretty good. Unless I changed playlists. Yeah, I hate the high-pitched doopy-doop stuff. I like the low stuff. Just realized volume's basically off. Very strange. That's about fine. I'm assuming that's good. Yeah. Okay. It's interesting that Streamlabs is connected to my Twitch my Twitch chat. I wonder how it did that. Did I connect it to the Twitch chat? Because it should be using Restream at the moment. I might have manually connected that somehow when I first got it. I don't remember. It doesn't work with D-Live anyway. Oh god, I'm so tired. Everything's tiring. So, where am I going? I want that, I want this. Let's go. What am I doing? So, to do this, I would need to... I need some candy. If we drink something, would be great too. Hardly drunk anything in the last couple of days. Okay. Fat beats. Minimize all the junk. Let's minimize everything up to a point or something. Oh, let's update. Delicious. So, yeah, this semi-teeth. Did I... What? I could have sworn that I had placeholders in place for doing this. Did I delete them? That doesn't sound like what I would have done. I'm confused about how that happened, but okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't delete them. Oh yeah, because it's our spokes. Oh. Which is in this thing. Spokes and yeah, just put it out here. Hole and spokes. Oh yeah, that's better. So I would want it to go until a different point. So this is drawing a curve from the initial position. It's drawing a curve down to there, across, back up to the middle again, and then I just mirror the whole thing and then array it around. So I want to go to there, but that minus the curve radius. For the curve. Yeah, that's a local thing as well, whatever. So how do I minus that? I'm assuming it's going to be a that. Okay, well if it's just going to be a that, then I can use this get rote for a rote offset, I guess? Sure, why not? So I want to minus equals that. And this would be a get rote from 0, 0 to the whole border thing, so that would be out to there. So the whole size plus border size out, and then it would go up by border curve. And then we're going to get the rotation of that, probably with that. That's how it was before, so I'm assuming that's still correct, because 0 and around, and we're going down, so I don't know, magic. Let's see what that changes. Doesn't seem like much. What is this? Uh-huh. 26 degrees, that seems a little too much. It's 5. About that much? That's quite a lot. I'm not seeing that there. What's my thickness of the whole size is 5. I'm at 6. So it should be about that much further inwards. Which I'm not seeing. Why? That's kitty cat. I know I'm talking. It doesn't mean you have to come and bother me the entire time. What am I doing wrong here? Is this a thing? That is a thing. We are minusing one from the other, and that is what it equals. We are changing it. Why does it not look changed? How could it possibly not make a difference? Whoa, what? Okay, what am I messing with? Okay, interesting. Oh, thought I got a message. So it's making a flat thing. Why is it making a flat thing? This seems to be the starting position or something. How could that be? Because we're telling it to start. What? Every damn day. What the world is going on here? So we should be starting there, drawing a curve around there. We're getting this rotation, dividing it by detail, and then going that many times around. There we go. What? So apparently I could basically just get rid of that, and it's still exactly the same. So why is it just... How does this part happen? I don't understand. This is supposed to be a very key thing that shouldn't work without. How can it work without it? So 360 divided by the amount of spokes divided by 2. Because we're just doing half a spoke, so it's basically twice as many. And that's a rotation. But we want to go less than that by the thickness of the border. Okay. So why would this be making it flat where it starts, but still end at the same place? I don't know. Okay. Damn. A little too fat. So if I falsify the rest of the stuff, what happens? How? False. 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 Uh-huh. Why is it up there? Okay. What? Why is it up there? It should be going down and starting at that point. So I must be rotating up to there and then coming back down. But no, because we're just going straight out. That is where A is. A is being pushed into points. And what are we doing? So A is being pushed into points. A's location is just straight sideways. That's how much we want to rotate, offset the rotation of every new point, which is going to be spawned at that same location. So for I in detail, that's how many times we want to do it. Why in the world am I doing this? What's this all about? Why am I rotating every point? Why would this be making the start wrong? I don't know. Okay, let's just make a copy of that then. I don't give a damn about how I did it before, let's just do it again. So this should just be saying points push A is A, we want to say A equals high rot of A by negative rotation, apparently for no particular reason. Okay, what's not negative rotation? Okay. We got you back to the way you were before. What's going on? What is this? Why do you not start at 0? I don't understand. The whole width plus the border size and 0 up or down. Okay, that should be straight across this line. Allocation. Putting that into points. Is it because of this thing? Get rid of that. Okay, let's put it back on at 0. Let's move you back around again, because I like you to be on the bottom. Let's stop that damn rotation. Okay, so you know, not worrying about the size. I think that looks fine. There's really only a moth flying around the screen. Oh yeah, I can't see the chat. So, rotating around, we go down by apparently that much for some reason, which means if I make that a 0, something terrible should happen. So that'd be going all the way around. So supposedly I could duplicate that around 3 times. That does not look like that is how that works. Maybe magic has happened because folks divided by 2? And we only want half of it, so we're dividing it by 2. I guess we want the full... Okay. Then sure, let's say that and then divide by 2. I don't know. I mean, we got no real way of telling what. I mean, that should. Yeah, whatever. Where is it on the screen? It is there. And now, if I was to not do this, it should be in a different location. That doesn't seem to be really any different at all. This is a thing. It's a rotation in degrees. 360 divided by spokes minus the size of the whatever divided by 2. Why is it border times 2? Border is border. That should not be a times 2. Okay, let's ignore what we're seeing and just do what it should be. So, we are getting the rotation from without... Wait, what am I doing? So supposedly this is how I get rotation from size. So I get how far out it is. Yeah. I times that by pi, so half that times pi, and then I times by what I want the whatever to be, and then I divide by 360. So supposedly that's how that works. And that should give me how much of a rotation this distance is. So this rotation. And then I minus that from that. This is the full distance. We only want half of it. We only want half the spoke thing because we're mirroring it. And then we want detail amount of points around that curve. So divide by that. And then I just times that rotation by detail by I to make the rotation. How was that? Whatever. Obviously awfully wrong. Also, it seems to be growing. So I'm pushing in the initial one. The initial one is supposedly there. I don't need to push that one in. I wonder if I've done duplicates like that with everything. So, I mean, the other way around, I could just put that up to a 1 or whatever. So let's not worry about that. Our original location is along the line. We want to offset it by rotation times detail, or times I. That would be 0, just putting it on the line. We then want to say that is equal to no. We then want to push this into here. Hey, I got a blue. No, this is JavaScript. Okay, so my code's looking different now. And now I want it to be even more different by adding in the offset. And that lot can go away. That went in rather than out, maybe I need to plus. Yep, good old JavaScript. Okay, so I'm assuming that is the correct curve now. Let's set everything else back on, except for the duplicate. Oh, whoa, that looks cool. I think it's because it's going in the wrong direction from what it expected now, so let's shove a minus in there. Nope. I mean, it still looks cool, but that's not what I'm trying to get. Okay, well, let's ignore that then. Build the whole thing again from scratch. So now that we've gone down there, we want to do a little rotation, little circle, semicircle, whatever thing there, which would just be... I mean, technically that's a right angle corner, so it would be 3/4 of the circle or whatever. But it's not, is it? Okay, how do I do that? The middle of the thing isn't in the middle of the corner. I mean, it could be, but no. Okay, how the world do I do that? Let's Blender. Blender. Oh, you followed. Hang on. How do I get that to work with my chat system? Where did you do that? Oh, Oh, and you donated some lemons. Awesome. Okay, let's get that worked as well. Hang on. I've just got my chat system thingy working with this thing. I haven't coded it to work with everything yet. Let me just mess with that for a second. God, I really like these fat beats. Ah, damn it. Yeah. So, what am I doing? I'm doing a whole lot of junk there. You do something, you send the messages. So far we have a message, now we have... did the emoji thing work? I take it the emoji thing would have shown up like a normal message. So supposedly this is you give them the lemons. It's a gift. Okay. If message message is null, you sent gift. Message gift. Okay. Gift equals message gift. Why not? And then the gift was a lemon. We'll go to from user. I'm now gonna build a gift system into this thing. The gift was the gift, and the gift would be, I guess, type. Gift. And from user. I probably should do the avatar things. Oh yeah, I got so much stuff I need to do to my chat system then. I'll do basic stuff. From username. The other one didn't need the username? Oh, that was display name. Oh, you got display name and username. Okay. Let's go for the display name. And then there's other user information, I guess. So let's not worry about that. Content will be... I suppose I can just put whatever I want here. Whoa, 10 lemons. Hang on, how much is the lemon again? I'll think of ice creams. Why would you donate 10 lemons instead of 1 ice cream? But okay. And let's put a little lemon icon there too. That squishes everything. Lemon icon, I want you. Oh, I can hear myself. Do I have weird things happening on my phone? I don't know. Lemon! Wow, that's a really big thing. Really big lemon. How would I put in a lemon? I need to... Probably need to set a size for this thing as well. I'll probably just copy off the code that they use. Why can't I just directly inspect you? Lemon? Let me copy lemon. Oh, I just directly inspect you. Oh wait, stop that. Yeah, 1 lemon. I don't get the point of that, so let's get rid of it. Okay. So I guess now if somebody donates... Oh, I have just a donation. Hang on, what donation type? So the gift was a lemon. What? Not the word. If gift is lemon. Content. Is that? What have I done? There we are. Ah, I hate to scroll up. Okay. So if it's 11, the content is that, assuming the names are all the same. Let a person join for free to ask questions if you want to know what's going on. I'm just messing around with my chat system. Just real quick. Ice cream. Diamond. Whatever that is. Update. Oh, hang on, there's an amount. What's the amount? Where do I see that? Oh, it says amount 1. Interesting. Could you press the button 10 times? Okay, so you pressed it 10 times. And that just stacks it together. Yep, that seems to be how that happened. Okay. Well, it's just gonna spare the chat, I guess. At least it'll be noticeable. Why would it keep the text? I mean, I don't really need the text. Whatever, it'll do. Oh, a lemon in chat is different to the lemon in the thing. Whatever, I guess I could replace things as, oh! Hang on, we've got an ice cream up here. Give me ice cream image. Yeah, I'm pretty tired today. Ice cream. Whoop. Darker emoji. Is there a difference? Do they have a background, or is it just alpha? Maybe it's a possibility of a lighter and darker one, but whatever. Alright, whatever. And for the other two, I'll just use these icons. Cool. Cool. I wonder why they use the other two with SVGs. That was PNG. Whatever. Well, that should work. But I will not know until somebody donates next, after I have finished doing this. Well, where am I? Oh yeah. Okay, so that's what that looks like. We also have a follow. Yeah, that showed up as a message. Okay. So a follow is just a follow. 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 Hello. Let me just type. What? I'm assuming that's not. Yeah. Gift from user. That's the gift. Why is it gift? Message gift, so that would be this. Gift is that, so no, it's not gift, it's just a gift. Okay. And follow user. Wait. Follow user. Damn it! I'll have to do this myself. Also, these are all is, but then they're messing with message. Oh, okay. So message follow is a thing. That leads me to there. Then we got follow user. Follow user. Where's the from user coming into this? It doesn't. Well, okay, if you want to be different, you can go right ahead and do that. Follow user, and then display name. You okay? Oh. Followed. And do the hard icon. Oh. Okay. Just double check. Yep. So payload data stream a message received 0. I don't know why it's 0 there, but sure. Message. Message? Wait, what am I looking at? Oh, okay. We know messages work. Get out of here. So, payload data, stream message received, 0 gift. That's what message is. If that gift, then that is gift. Amount seems to only be 1, I assume. We should probably put amount in there as well. Amount. And this is gift amount. Okay. Type is gift. Gift from user. And then display name. Yep. Well, I mean, while I'm doing this, let's shove in the avatar as well. That's the avatar, right? User avatar. Which could just be user avatar. In which case, let's not even worry about that. I feel like this should be before the name though, like it does in the actual chat. I'd have to have it on the other side. I don't know, let's try to keep it at least a little bit uniform. It doesn't do that with Twitch stuff, so let's not worry about that here. Alright. And that'll be that. And then the follow one was slightly different for some reason. Payload, data, stream, whatever, 0. Follow. Follow is missing follow. Then user, yep. Okay, so that's that. There's a little heart icon there. There we go. I think I should be fine to refresh now. I'm not going to get that information again until somebody else does that. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh. What? Not read property, add event listener of null. That's probably because I deleted those things. Whatever. Well, now I wait for somebody else to say something. What am I doing? Okay, put the curves back in. So this is supposed to be doing what it's doing now. Let's not question things. It's going down as it should. We want it to. Coming out that whole thing. Make a duplicate. Okay. Nope, we don't want to be doing that. We're not that far yet. We want to do the curve part. So what's the curve part going to be? That's right. Opening up Blender. I'll do curves. So if I had a circle, and I had a bigger circle, and we had the spokes, which would be going at an angle, because we start in that like that. I guess I can say times 2. Hooray! do. Calculator. 60. That's what that currently looks like. Every other one we don't care about. So if I wanted to put like a curve here, how would I do so? You wouldn't put it on that point. Where would you put it? However big you would make this. So it needs to be somewhere where it touches both lines. So that's a straight line. I can simply move it away from that. And then I guess I'll just move it away relative to that at that. Okay, that's easy. So we need to get a point. Wait. So for me to do it like this, do I want to move it down to there? Because how would I have it there? So initially it would be up here. And I could move it away by that amount. And then I want to rotate it down. Okay. That seems easy enough. So yeah, I just move it away by that amount. I offset down by that amount. Then I rotate that inwards to that amount. Except instead of rotating that point, I rotate this point, and that's my origin. So I rotate it in minus that. What's that beep? Just put a whole lot of empty sounds. It's just a whole lot of nothing at the end. Oh, there it is. The quiet song. Next. What's that? Oh, never mind. Position. There we go. So we want to move it out, blah 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 blah, do all of this stuff. A equals that plus that, and we want to move it down by that. Oh, now we're doing down stuff, whatever. Then we want to get the rotation. From that to A. No. To the last point that we did with points. So the previous A, which it would not be. Points. Length minus 1, we're not inverting or anything, so that should just be the last point. Wait, we don't have that. Because this messes with that. Okay, so we need to do that again. No, we just do that. I'm not worried about this. So that should be the max amount down, which will just minus by the whatever. Okay. So we want, well, that is the rotation. We don't need to get the rotation, we already have it. Okay. But this isn't where we want it to be. We want it to be up by that amount, damn it. Okay, so it would just be this rotation. In which case you can just be that. Road equals this. Probably with a minus 360 or something. How much should this rotation be? Who knows? Less than 60. Pick up. Oh. 180 minus. That's less than 60. So that's how far I want to rotate that thing around, so we're assuming this is going into the right place. Just to check, I guess we could just push it to points. And that'll draw a line to where that is. That does not look right. Huh. Why would it be there? I mean, is that how big it needs to be? No. We got the wrong thing for this. No, for this? No, that shouldn't make a difference. For this? Well too far off to the side now, damn it! Okay, again. So just go out. And then rotate around however much we want. But minus how much that is down, radius. So that's a minus. I mean, what? No, that is what it is. What's a minus? I think that would be a minus. Hang on. What's a rotation? I mean, this one's doing the pyro thing, and it's going down, so positive is down. Assuming this is a positive. Yeah. Positive is down. But that means nothing to this thing. Now let's just this thing up here. So that would be how far down it is. And then I would want to do this the same way I'm doing here. So that rotation plus that rotation, which moves it up. But I want it to be further out and the next one of these things around. So if I did that now, wait, what is this? Why do I then do 360 whatever? Why did you blip me twice? Really wish that thing had less text. I like it when it just loops every hour. So, why do I keep doing these things to myself? We rotate around. 0. Wait, what is this? This is what I'm trying to get rid of. Why am I using this? What's going on? Oh, hang on, this is the border code, never mind. Why am I doing a get rope to it? That's not how this one would work. Again, what am I doing? So I'm rotating it down, minus the rotation of the distancy thing. The distancy thing is that one. So we're going to do this thing again for that, but with the border code. I really feel like this stuff doesn't matter, but whatever. Oh wait, never mind, I guess it does. Okay, so we got the border curve, and we got the border. We plus those two together, and that gives us the offset to this thing. Which goes there. Which means this is wrong. You are that without the extra this. Okay. So you do that, you do this, you are just wherever you want to be. We're at the bottom. We don't want the bottom one, we want the normal one. How does that work? Because then we would have to offset the offset relative towards the direction of the thing. How would I get that direction? I'd have to do triangles. I feel like there's a simpler way to get that direction, but whatever. And then I'd rotate around to where it would be, which is that point to this point. That other point exists, we know where it is relative to this point. And we would know where the downwards point is, so we could do the curve. Okay. So you're just 0. So that point plus that point, 360 divided by, then minus that divided by 2 in detail. Wait, we don't want that one to be divided by 2, we just want this one to be divided by 2. So that one is in there, then we want to minus this one. I guess. And that's what that's going to be. So now we have our rotation. That one can go away. What does that put our point? Okay. It's a plus? No. It would be the same as you were on the other one. Why are we doing the curve? Okay, so that one is also wrong. We have that divided by 2. That's what we're doing here. Whatever, so let's just let's divide by 2 here. And then you could be plus for A divided by 2. plus roto. Okay. Oh, I was just thinking it didn't seem to change much, and then I noticed that. Why is that not at the 0 point? A is at the 0 point. Initial A is not offset. Yes it is, because I put a 1 there. Okay. So we want to do all that again. Copy the whole thing. Except plus border curve to those. Okay. I didn't remove that thing. That is... Okay. So there'd be a curve like that. Why does that seem well too far of a curve? So it's supposed to be 60 degrees around to where that is, minus the thickness. This seems to be going all the way to the 60 degree. Whatever. Let's just move that down. I wrote push that, don't care about this. Where's that? Why is that there and not at the end? We're just doing the full force of... oh. That's why. No, instead of doing that, you just don't have anything to do with detail. Okay. That's even more further rotated around. This should just be straight out from there. What is that location? So if I am doing basically this, not worrying about that other offset, so I'm trying to rotate it around that point. I'm saying from there to there is the same as there to there. Is that true? Does not seem to be, although these aren't perfect circles. So that one's right, but that one's not. Okay, interesting. How would I find out where that location is? I mean, the line is curved, but it's curved so little I don't think that would make much of a difference at all. And any amount that I zoomed in will change that effect. Alright, opposed to joy. If we ask questions, what else going on? Okay, so maybe that is because of the curve. So if you curve the radius by whatever that difference is, it would land that much closer? No, I doubt this line is adding that much more. Yeah, there's no way that's adding that much more of a distance to it, or removing. Well, actually, again, maybe it is. Huh. Okay. Well, sure, let's pretend that's true because it's a whole lot easier then, in which case I can just get to that point and push it out by the radius. Away from the center, right? So about where that intersects should, yeah. Okay. Well, let's pretend all of that is true, and do that. That's a whole lot easier, because that's just the last index. I don't have to mess with any of that stuff. Whoa, why did things just go weird when I did that? Whatever. So A equals points A, points whatever. What am I doing? Length the -1. And we don't need a fire rope. So none of that matters. We want to get that, and we want to change this. Okay. Let's just say A is equal to this. And then we want to change the distance of A by a rope. Get rope from 0, 0 to A. Huh. Rope equals that. And then we want to change the distance of that. Hang on. No, we just need the distance and the location, don't we? This is change. How does that one work again? I always seem to forget, because it does a weird thing, doesn't it? Yeah, rotation, then change. I always expect it to be the other way around. So the rotation should be that rotation. Because why would I? As far as I understand, they're basically just bar, but not bar. They're the exact same thing though. As far as I understand. What was it on? So that gets me the rotation. I want to change it by border curve. And then break instancing A0 plus change. Damn it. 0. 1. Okay. Push A. What do you up here? Yeah, okay, that looks great. Still pretty far away, but whatever. So with that point at that location, I now need to get the... I need to get the normal or whatever of that and that point, which we've got. But whatever, let's just do it that way. Yeah. No, let's keep it. So, I need rotation, and rotation A. Rotation will be from A to the previous point's location. Rotation A will be from A to direction of the normal of that line. So that would just be that plus 90. No. Really? For some reason that doesn't feel right. Eh, good enough. Next truth, yes it is. Sure. Okay. If that's what you want to be. So I don't even need to do that. You can just be rotation. What is rotation? Let's just say plus 90. Let's see what it does. Okay. Now... I need to go through detail, which is going to be, I guess, rho minus rho A divided by detail times I, and we're vibrating A. Hang on. We can just grab that point. Okay, so if A is still that point... Wait, what is this? Oh, that was just for that. Okay. So if we keep A as that point, we should just need to... No. We need to rotate it around... No. It already is where it needs to be. We just need to plus this. I think. Nope. Because where's our 0 point? We need our 0 point to be here. Offset is equal to that. A0 minus offset 0. 0 is the 1. And we also need to push him back in again. B. B0 plus equals offset 0. 0 is the 1. Okay. And that should be that. So now I should just be able to get that endpoint and move it out to the correct distance. Let's go with the multiplication thing just in case. I already did. Never mind. Let's just do it from scratch. No, whatever. Keep it there. So this would just be getting the last index again. And it doesn't really work with it this way. If I remove any of these stages, the whole thing sort of falls apart a bit. What does it? Yeah, it does. The points, whatever, we get the last point, we need to get the distance from the star. This is equal to get this from A to... Oh, what? Radius pitch minus the addendum minus the border, yeah. And then we can do the change this. Change is, I need to get a rotation. Let's just say, hey, yeah. Okay. And then we're changing the distance for this rotation by that amount. And then A equals A 0 plus. You know, I did that before. Grab you. And that is what A is. Okay. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And we can just push it in. Didn't do anything. Let's make it do. Yeah, I see no lines. I don't think I got a nada because rendering's still rendering. Or it might just be skipping over nadas. Nope, I'm getting nadas, okay. Where did I mess up? A is A. The distance from A to pitch radius, that's just a 1D thing. Damn it. Okay. If I get rotation before, then I can just do a change this. That distance, that rotation. Okay. That really feels like it's got one too many steps there. Whatever. And that should end up in the same place that originally was. I should be able to settle this back. What's it look like? Uh-huh. Wait. Oh. Wait, where's the top? That's the top. Should be working. Oh. Oh yes, because it thinks it's the whatever. Never mind. Let's just do the mirror thing. Oh, interesting. Why does the mirror bug out? I mean, we already have it in the right position. Why would we need to be rotating? Oh yeah. What? What not? Huh. Maybe that's somehow messing it up? Huh. What's going on here? I should just be doing the curve the curvy thing, and then we're flipping it to the top. Oh, it is going as it should. We just don't have the big curve. Either way, that is well too big. Obviously something is terribly wrong here. And it's just gonna go back to that again. It's well too far around. Why? For some reason we had to do something to one of these. Border times 2. Didn't do anything. Is it supposed to be pi times 2? I mean, that'd basically be the same, but whatever. Like, I really feel like that should be pi times 2. Again with the no difference. Okay. Really feel like that should have made a difference. Why do I do this to myself? Hello. I got the chat working with the DLive. That's why I wasn't on yesterday. Yep. Learned a whole lot about chat. So I think I can get pretty much any chat system working now. Anything with a live chat I can integrate into it. So I need to do that. So I need to do this. So I need to now plus that. What if I didn't do either of those things? What if I didn't divide by 2? That made a difference. Let's go again. So I have a point that is on this line by the distance of the hole size by the border size. The hole size, border size. This is where that is, and it's by 0. So let's go straight along with that location. Okay. We then want to make copies of it going around until 1/3 of a circle divided by 2 minus the radius of the curve. That would then be 1/3 of a circle divided by 2 minus the radius of the thing, and also minus the thickness of the thing I want to put there. So one of them should be the border thickness, the other one is the curve. So that should be minus that plus that. We only want half the border thickness, so we're dividing it by 2, where we want the full diameter, radius of the border curve. Okay. So that should be that. And then we want detailed amount of those things arrayed around here. So divide by detail, loop through, add detail times I to A, the original starting location, so it rotates around a bit more and a bit more, always starting from the same 0 location. Great. That's what you're supposed to do. Doing it well too much. As you might expect if this happened to be backwards. But that doesn't change anything. What is this? Oh, what do I do? .6. Okay, that isn't right. What if I minus these? Okay, what are these individually? 5 and 19. I mean, what? 0.2, 0.4. That isn't right. I feel like that's supposed to be 180. Is this in radians? Yes, this would be in radians because pi. How do you convert radians and pi again? Where are you? Oh, the site's not at the top anymore. Did they change that name? Nope. Where'd you go? This map is fun. It slits it down so it's good. Wait, how many radians are there? I thought 2 radians was a full circle. Oh, that is... okay. Pi. So... would I not want that divided by pi times 2 times 360? Actually, I probably want that other one back. So again, we do the whatever times pi times this thing we want. Divide by 360. Is this converting to radians? Why did we divide it by 360? Because it's a big number. I don't understand. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. What if I just went by one? Because it's definitely a bigger mark than that. And that. This is what the thing tells me to do, damn it! Where? So to determine the diameter of the circle, this has it out as 10, my one is whatever plus whatever. Measure arc angle. Yeah, a weird video. I was thinking, maybe I should just do it my own way. I don't get what this stuff's all going on about, but I feel like I could just work it out myself. I mean, in the same way as from that point out the middle and across to there, that is the diameter, and that is the diameter as a circle. To move it out, I just moved it out from the origin point. So this is just a straight line going all the way from the center. And it matched up at that location to be this, to make a square. Well, I mean, a square with one angle tilted. So, to find out what the curve is, I just move it, I would move it out by the diameter, and then along its normal by the diameter. That's different though, because I already knew where its starting point is and I just go straight out. I guess, yeah, I would know where that position is, so I'd go out here, and then I assume that's just a right angle. I don't know, is that a right angle? Well... This is how I'm going to line up my right angle. Non-exact things. I mean, that line should be pretty good. And the scale is probably well too large to be able to tell things accurately, but whatever. Damn. That doesn't look like the right angle, does it? Okay, well I know that one's a right angle. Because I just offset the rotation by 90 degrees. Okay, my square is a square, right? I don't know what I'm doing right now. Everything here is wrong. How is everything wrong? That is not where that lines up. But it wasn't supposed to be. Or was it? How do I do this? How do I work out a distance to an angle, like along a curve? Because if it was straight, it would go up to there, but it's curved, so it goes up to this mark here. Because it's following a curved line. So if I bent a distance around a curve, what angle would it end up as? So this thing tells me I get the diameter of the distance out from the circle times pi times the distance. And then I divide that by 360. But that's giving me 0.0 of a degree, which it should be at least like 1. Yeah, but it's going to be bent, the distance is going to be bent around the curve. Like this animation here. You got that distance, and then it's bent around the curve, which gives you that angle. 1 radian, apparently. Yeah. So, what degrees would that be? Okay. Yeah, but I don't know what's going weird with this thing. I mean, it seems simple enough. Just go out, times by that, times by your distance, divide by 360, and there you go. But I don't even know how I could test this, because I can't do the math to work out what the answer would be to be able to test the math to see if that's the answer. I can't fake this. I mean, I guess you can get near enough. No. Yeah? No, the pivot angles are weird. I guess I could try. Whatever. So my distance is 5. The circle is just whatever. I guess it doesn't matter what it is. Well, let's just say that's 1. The distance is 2, so divided by... whatever. Yeah. Well, that's what it seems to be. Well, that's what the thingy says, and then divide that by 360. What? What angle? Oh, that's been painful. Yeah, if you say so. What am I doing? So that's a 1. We have a circle size of 2. I guess that's 2 then. What are my actual numbers? So that would be nothing, okay? So we want the whole size plus the border size. I want to find the length of an angle, not... I mean, I have a length, and then I want to turn that into an angle, not an angle that I want to turn into a length. Weird sounds outside, but I guess it would just be the reverse of that. Yeah. Sort of we have the whole... what? We have a whole size of 5, we have a border of 5, and then we want to curve a 5 around that, okay? So that of 5, hang on, that's not right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the other one 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that'd just be 10, whatever. And then we have a line. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems well too big, but okay. Divide. Still a roundabout. So, this is the distance I should have. And for some reason it's saying like 0 point something or rather degrees is what this is. Yeah, right. Although, are we doing half of that? Hang on, what are we doing? We're just doing the border one. Let's just do the border one, which is also 5. We only want half of that though. Okay. And what sort of rotation is that? Okay, put it away out. So, 14-ish. Okay. Where it gives me 0.43. This doesn't help me in the slightest, okay. Also, that seems well too big. I'm gonna get... no. It's supposed to be that distance. It's supposed to be half of that distance there. Is that what that is? Oh yeah, I suppose it could be. So again, the way I have it, we got the diameter times pi times the diameter times pi times the distance we want. And we only want half of that distance, because mirrored. And that's what that is. And it tells me that is 0.4. Where am I going wrong here? What What do I Google for this? What did this say it was? Length of a curved line. Length of a curved line. Oh! I want the curves of a... what do I want? Okay, so I want the opposite of that. Wait, so what am I doing? Okay. I kept thinking I was reading it like that. I was like, no, that's not what it is though, is it? Whatever. So how do I reverse this not knowing what that number is? Okay, so I have that number. So I want to find this. I would times by 360, divide by pi, divide by the radius, and that would give me this? No, how do I put the how do I put the border in there? What? So C divided by R. What is circumference divided? What is C? But I want a distance, not an angle. I don't care about the circumference. Okay, so what is angle? What is radius? I'm confused. What? Okay, so I want to find a length turned into an angle around a curve. Which one would I do for that? Rather than confuse myself trying to figure out which side of that one I want. I hate math. I never seem to get better at it. Okay. I think that's the opposite of what I want. I have the length. I want to turn that into a curve. Is that the one that I want? Yeah. And the other one is... So, length divided by radius, okay. What? Back there. So my length divided by the radius times 360, or divided by 360, whichever way around it is. Yeah, that's what I was Googling that before. I'll do radians. Also, this site. There was some site that just said it like it was just there. sign doesn't seem to be here anymore. Unless it's that one. No, it's just like really simply put there. No way you could confuse it. No. No. Why with all the fancy looking things? Just say what it is. Yeah. Wait, is that to radians or to degrees? I think that's backwards again. Out of the bajillion things I've opened, I'm pretty sure it was Math is Fun. Maybe that one? Yeah, so it'd be divided by 2 times pi times 360, wouldn't it? Oh, it really annoys me. It was just this thing, I had it off the side here. I was just like, this for that, that for this. And it was done in that way rather than pictures and graphs, and I don't want to have to understand it, just give it the math. You can show me all the pictures you want, I'm still going to get confused every time I need to use it. Because the other one didn't say to do that, and I'm assuming it was in, well, I guess it's backwards. But I don't remember ever doing 2 times, it was just divided by pi times 180, I think it was. Okay, so what does that come out as? 14! Great! My test helped. Blender. Okay. So you can get out of here. And use this. Seems so. Uh-huh. Let's just go with the A one. Huh. It's backwards? Okay. And then we plus that. That's well too far apart. But that could be because other parts are wrong. Maybe? Hang on. Why did that one seem to basically be it? It stopped early, then the curve happened, which almost matched up. But the curve does seem to be starting later than it should do. It should be back a bit. So I feel like that's the right number. But this hasn't taken into account the curve. So how does it work without taking the curve into account? Because the curve is the same size as border. Yes. Alright, I think that seems to work it. Because those two things are the same, we need to plus them together, I'll assume. But that seems to go way too far back. Yeah, I got a problem with the other part of the math. So it's just coincidence they happen to look right? Because if I had a bigger circle, then that 90-degree thing doesn't work. That's why I've always got to be shuffling it back in again. Alright. So that's got a whole lot more of a curve, which I assume if I didn't have that curve, that's where the intersection... I mean, if I mapped it to the curve, that's where the intersection point would be, rather than up there. I mean... What? Yeah, that's where that distance would end up. Which is right? Probably. Alright, so then if I moved it directly out from the center by that distance, this is where it would end up. Which is where I want it to be. So that part of it at the very least should be fine, but it's also the math's wrong in here. Or is it? No, I didn't need to do any of that math, because I already got the point, I just need to move it away. So that should just fix it. Okay. Let's just make a full circle. Probably up detail a bit. Okay. So yeah, no matter how I do this, that distance is far too big, as if border wasn't being divided by 2. Uh-huh. Why does it seem that way? What if I don't do that? So I should be crazy. Yeah. So why would this be divided by 4 now? Is that right? So that distance should be the same as that distance. That's not right. Why isn't that right? I guess it was just complete coincidence that this math happened to work the first time. Ah, classic math. What am I doing wrong here? Why do I need to do this? You are what you are. A rotation goes clockwise. That is what half of that turns out to be. The distance is the distance. Oh. Because... No. Maybe that's wrong? Okay, so then if we ignore this, we don't do any of that, what happens? So that distance is equal to that distance. It'd be really nice if I could measure that. This is the best way I can think of to measure that. Whatever. Yeah. That ain't the right distance. Why isn't that the right distance? I mean, the points around this circle should be where the circle is. Not from the beginning, middle of the flat bit or something. I mean, it just is what it is. So how do you appear to be right when you're not? How are you slightly wrong and not entirely? Is I looping one too many times somehow? Is it not looping enough times? Is it not looping enough times? Yeah, there you go. Great shot. Huh. Almost exactly the same zoom level. Ain't that nice? Okay. Have I always done this type of math completely wrong? Have I been doing loops wrong my entire life somehow? Every time I've done this, I've needed the +1. Okay, if that's how you want to play, then let's do it. That means so many things are probably wrong. But okay. What have I even done with this one? I'm doing the math in here. So yeah, whatever, +1. Anything with details +1, really. Be whatever you want to be, I guess. I can grab that, I can put you back in, and I feel like this isn't going to change anything because the difference was a whole lot more significant than just that. But okay. Didn't help anything. That's still well further away than it should be. I wouldn't divide this by 2 because it shouldn't be, but hey, let's try it anyway. Never stops things from not working. Okay, now it's probably too close together. Or it's an illusion. Is this not how I do this? This is fundamentally wrong in some mysterious way that I haven't figured out how many times I've done this again and again from the very beginning. Start again. Make an actual scale size thing of it. Let's go a small scale though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there was another 5. What are my sizes again? So the hole in the middle is 5. Then we have a 5 border around that before we start doing the spoke stuff. We have the outside of the gear, which is the pitch radius. Oh, we have the pitch radius. Look at that. 17. And then we have the addendum. It's the global thing, what the stuff should be, which is 9. That doesn't look right. So my addendum is lower. Than that. What? Hang on. So the addendum is 9. The radius pitch is 17. So it should be 8, which is less than 10. Okay, let's change that. 2. Maybe that's what's been messing with everything somehow in a magical way. Okay. Whatever, let's not care. Now we've also got the outside addendum. I mean, it's what it's supposed to be. Okay. So now, what do we do? So we also got our spokes. Which, they go for our inside thing to our... Get out of here, Katana. Our inside thing to our outside thing. Okay. It was weird, whatever. So... Oh, well if I've done that... who cares? So yeah, it should be to there, but then we also have the thickness thing from here to... Okay, I put that in the wrong place. Should be distance rotated. Okay. So that's our hole in the middle, we have a space of that much, and then we've got our spokes going around here. But our spokes have the distance of 5 divided by 2. So 2.5 to either side. So that's what that's supposed to look like, except, you know, half as many of them. Whatever, let's do that then. Okay. So then I have the whatever circles, which are 5 as well, which would be that. That's quite large. That is not what they look like. Okay, something's been messed up. How did I mess this up? Pitch radius is 17. The hole in the middle is 5. Our border is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. Oh, times 2. It's 17 times 2, that's what's messed up. Hang on. So the 10, 20, 34. That's what 17 has 2, isn't it? 2 tens is 20. 5, 6, 7, so 10 plus 2 plus 4. 2 times 2. Okay. So, whatever they are can go back. I can go back to 9, which happens to be that for some reason. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And this thing being 5 means that's the 5. So we're moving it out by... Why is this? What's this thing again? Nothing, that was the old page. Just rotate that around. Okay. So we've got a circle. That doesn't seem right. Why does that go so far out those parts? I mean, that looks more like what it is now. But that's not what it is when the thingy was a 9. I probably just got a problem with how far out that's going. Alright, well whatever. So that's the size of a circle, relevant things, there we go. So I've got my circle, and then I'm rotating around, no. I should have that point there where this intersects with that. It'd go all the way to here, but instead it's going to there. Okay, well I guess with the scale thing I can check for rotations. No, let's just use an empty. Show how to do it. Okay, so that rotation, 45.54. What is that? That should be this without the detail thing. $45.67. I mean, it's slightly different. I don't know if that's a good thing. Wait, what if I kept rotating this? What? Well, yeah, I'll be 60. Okay. So, well, let's try the obvious. Is that 60? Yes. What is Roto? $14.32. Wait, what did I do? How did I? Oh yeah, intersections of curves. That's another way to get that distance, I guess. No, that's not right, is it? I'm not doing that the right way, probably. Whatever. So what is that supposed to be? Can I... Whatever. So that. 14.46. According to that, what is this? 14.3. I mean, it's close enough, but it's different. More different than I would imagine the accuracies of this is, just by doing it by hand. Okay, whatever. And what is this one? It should be exactly the same. Okay. So if I then minus that from this, as I'm doing here, then I should get 45.54. It's a little bit bigger because the inaccuracies have been added together now. But I'm still going to say that's within tolerable ranges. Okay. So if that's right, then that curve is correct. Okay. So we are then minusing out the diameter of this thing, which is the other rotate. Wait, what? Hang on. Did I take an extra step? No, okay. Which should be another one of that, because they're both the same distances. Wait. How is that both the same distance? That's a divided by 2. This one is not. Okay. I missed that. Or I put that in later, I don't know. So that should be 2 times it, so that was all fine. So I imagine doing that should keep it fine. Can I test that somehow? I mean, it's the same, it would just be times 2, right? Pretty sure this is going to be times 2. Which would just be plussing on O. The amount that's being minused. So that should be that. Uh-huh. Clearly wrong. Wait, these are all 5s, aren't they? So if that's diameter of 5, distance of 5, diameter of 5, Would a full circle fit in there? That'd be 5.5 to 5.5. Whatever. So how do we get that curve? Next thing. So I guess if those are all the same rotations, I should just be able to offset one of them. That. So if I did that, then this circle would be intersecting at that point, putting its origin where? Whatever. Is that doesn't look right. That's... well, we know that's the right rotation. Oh, that's only half, hang on. But that's... okay. So if that's only half and I'm doing double, then that would be more like that. And this would have its middle on there. Okay. And that would have a gap that's well too big. That's what I'm seeing. Although I'm seeing a bit more overlap with that center part. Because it's not on there. Yeah. It's intersecting with that part there. There we go. So that looks to be about what I'm seeing. Okay. So math is working fine, it's just wrong. This needs to be half? I mean, if that's what you want to be, then okay. So that is a divided by 2. Why would it be a half? Okay, it's not that it's a half. It's I'm using the wrong measurements. Okay. I need to add this to here. Okay, that's looking better. Ah. So now I gotta work out where to stop drawing the circle. So how would I get that distance? How would I be able to measure that? To put this in the right position. Let's just say that's right. It'll be in the right position where this intersects that. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Oops. Wait, what? Whatever. What if I had another one? Okay. So that should be what it is now. What is that angle? How do I work that out? So I know where that location is, I know where the origin is, I can get that angle there. Now I need to get this angle. This angle would be the normal of that line to the circle. Right angle. This angle is really confusing, and I'd have to do further on things to get that. But if I go from that point to that point, I could get the rotation from here to there. And yeah, from there to there. I know what that angle is. Yeah, so I can get here to there, here to that point. That angle would be the same. We know this distance. What else do we know? So we know that. Technically know this. We know that angle. But that's not the complete distance. So we know that. And we know that angle. I guess we also know that location, so we could do a triangle here. We know that, that, and that. We could find out the rest of the information. How would that help? We know this side there, and that one there. You should be a right angle, shouldn't you? No. Are you? Is that a right angle? That's really simple. What was I checking this for a right angle too? Either way, it's not. Okay. I mean, technically I have that distance. Oh, I could get this distance. That. Job done. What's this getting me? Wait, what am I trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out this line. So if that, and that, I have then got this distance. So I don't need any of that information. I've got this distance. I don't know that angle. I have this distance. Wait, do I? Yes, I do have that distance. But I don't know where it's going. I just have a distance, no angles. Okay. I guess technically I have that entire length. And I could get that distance. So I could get this angle. But I don't know about that angle. That's not a right 90 degree, so that is... Wait, yes it is. So that's a 90 degree. And that would give me three things. Well, that's a real pain to work out. Do I need that one at all? I don't think that one helps me at all. Okay. So I gotta get that distance, and I have that distance. Wait. So I got that distance, and that distance, but I don't have that distance relative to this thing. Just a section of it, and it's a right angle. Okay, never mind. How do I get this information again? Yeah, let's try again.
First, there was the collapse of civilization, anarchy, genocide, starvation.
No.
Then, when it seemed things couldn't get any worse,
So I got that
we got the
distance,
plague,
that
living
distance, that
quickly
one,
closing its fist over the entire planet.
that length,
And then we heard the rumors
that length.
that the last scientists were working on a cure that would end the plague and restore the world. Restore it? Why? I like the death.
I'm trying to get that angle.
I like the misery. I like this world!
Calm down there, buddy. So if I have that, I have that, I have that, I can fill in and get that. If I have that, I have that, and I have that, and I can get that angle there, for whatever help that would do. We know this is a right angle. So I have that and that. Oh, and I have that distance. Okay. So I just need that angle. So we have that. Okay. So we have that angle, that distance, and that distance. And then it can make a triangle from that. And that's... Oh yeah, and then we also have that. To get that curve. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 triangles. Get there in the end. So that's one rotation, that's what this one is, or relative point to that. So that's what that angle is, and then when trying to get that angle for the part 2. Yeah. Got that angle, want to go to that. So what are we doing? Triangles. I'm gonna sit better on my chair. What? That's my SSS. ABC. Okay. Simple. Of course. Obviously. ABC. A, B, C. Wait, what was it all with this? Ah. So we want the angle B. say dot. Cap sprangles, right? Cap angle. So the first thing is the distance from there to there. That would be a chord curve. B is from there to there. So that would be this thing. With no rotor. And then rot A. Let's have this rot A. Rot A is equal to that, that is that. And we're not worrying about dividing by details, so that's what, let's just say rot A is now equal to that. And we want to get this from okay, that's a little bit more. Pi rot this rotation by rot A for one location. That'll give me that point. And then the other one is just the last thing here. So from there to there. We'll get that distance. Sure. That's what B is. And then C is that point to the center. We'll save that out of something. Extra confusions. There's not really any good ways they can name these things I can think of. Alright, and yeah, so that's that point to the center. So we want to get the distance from D to offset, I believe? And that's what C is equal to. And then we want B angle. Okay. Let's go for rot 1. Rot A. I don't think I need that other rot A again. So I have rotation, rotation A, and now I just need rotation B. Which we could just plus onto rotation A, I guess. So that one would be that distance again. So this is an angle side. Side angle. CPB. So I guess I could say a C. Oh, that would be a B. B. Wait, what was it? Lowercase. B. He wasn't there. CBB. So C is that, yep. B is the previous one C. What? B is the previous one C, yeah. And then B is 90 degrees. And I want A. So that'll be lower A, that'll be an upper A. And I plus that onto there. And that should be that complete angle. Okay. Which should just be relative to that thing. Okay, so that's great. So I'll just say that divided by detail is that. And then my initial one's going to be at that location, so I'm starting there and rotating around. So that location what am I doing? Relative to the center. I don't need to do any initial rotations. So rot is pointless? Okay. Why do you rot? Because that's already relative to there, so I just have to move it around. Okay. So all I should have to do is do this. And that times I. I think this is negative, because we're going around that way, starting from that point, and we go clockwise as a positive. And then we just got to unrelative to the center, move it back to its level position. Oh. Yeah. Yeah? Okay, maybe I don't minus it. Okay. That is clearly not rotating up enough. What have I done wrong? How could I check these things? I could have a problem with my complete try thing. There's one of them that's broken. So A is definitely that. B is that to that. The endpoint is without the minusing of rot O. So it's rot A, which is half the border. And then 360 divided by spokes divided by 2 minus rot A should give me that position there. Okay. Well, it'd give me that position if I rotated something around it there. That's what I've done wrong. No, that's right. So if I make a thing going out to there, so a point that's there, and I rotate it around by that much, that'd be that global location. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, was it on? So yeah, that rotates it around to that point, and then we want to get the distance from that point to the end point that it drew last time, which should be that location. So I don't have to do the whole thing, because that's where it ended up. Nothing's altered that. So I could also just say to A. Okay. So that gives me this distance. And that distance is B. And then C is that same distance from D to offset, which should be that location. Correct? Should be. Just to check, let's push it in offset. It's very far away, but okay. So that's a curve going around that point. Okay. That seems about fine. The angle of that line is about the angle of that line. You know, I drew it by hand, a bit wobbly. It seems to just be doing that segment. Or something. Like I haven't plussed that part onto it. Whatever. Is that what my problem is? I plus it on? What am I doing? So the other one is C is B. What? Oh. I just did it in a different order. It has to be whatever the order was. C, B, B. Those are the only opposites, so that has to be that way around. So C is the distance of the circle, radius. B is the previous one, C. And B is 90 degrees. Maybe that's negative. I don't know. Oh. Oh, look at that. It's like it's right, but it's on the wrong side. Wait, what is this one? I don't know. Nah, that's not right. And capital A is the one that I'm trying to get to. So that should be A, that'd be capital A. That plus that would give me the rotation around. Divide that by detail, and there we go. Okay. Now we're pushing in an initial. What are these? What's that one? 30. What should it be? Why does that look off center? Whatever. What was it? 30.5. Seems to be less than that. Why would it seem to be less than that? I mean, this is just moved by hand, so I don't know, it's pretty exact to me. Some reason. Okay. Another way of doing this. Is so apparently that's 30 degrees down. Looks like I can get the root of that. Is that 30 degrees? Whatever. Point was this thing. So that's gonna line up with that. Yeah. That's 26 point whatever. I mean, that's not quite where it should be, but it's close enough. So what is this 30.5? It should be B. What is B? B is that angle. Which is from there to there. That location should be the last thing that's there. We don't... Why is all the numbers slightly wrong? Every damn one of them. It's like I can't just ignore it, but everything seems to be perfectly fine. It's mathematically fine, except for how it's not. Well, they ever so slightly wrong with every number. I can't imagine they've added up to that much of a difference yet, but they should have added up to any difference in the first place. Whatever. Okay, what is you? Negative 39. Why would it be a negative? That's probably my problem there then. Well, why would it be a negative? Okay. So that should be the rotation to, like, there. Oh, literally just rotated it? This was the number. 39 or something to say? Yeah, 39. Where this puts it at 33. I mean, I guess if this was at a slightly different location, the numbers might add up to those. And a slightly different location could be because of the other things being off. I don't know why that's a negative though. So let's invert that. And road A equals road A plus road B divided by detail. Maybe magic happens. Come on. And we want to invert that again. As expected at the beginning. Why is that doing so much of a circle? Nice, but no. Wait. Have I been looking at the wrong number or something? Oh, I just did then. So it should be about 60 degrees apparently. Uh-huh. That's not what that's showing. Oh, because I'm changing detail afterwards. Okay. That's just doing that because that's how I told us to do it. Those points are wrong. Okay. I guess the question is now, can I line up that thing right? Oh, I don't want to root that. Whatever. Oh, oh, big one. Uh-huh. No. Let's see what that distance is. Why is it not? Why are all my numbers so damn wrong? Well, this has completely taken out any energy I had of doing anything else, so I may as well continue on with this until I just give up, I guess. I want to give up now, but then I would just leave. So, whatever. Let's do it again, I guess. Yay. So, this should be the rotation of half of, what was this? This is the bottom curve, we don't care about that. This should be the rotation of half the water at that distance. So, it should be from there to there. Wait, what? There to there. So 14.45 roundabout. That's what that says it should be. What does it say it should be? 14.3. It's not a rounding problem. I could have routed it wrong here. Which is my real one. Whatever. Hit that button again. Plant. Be as exact as possible. Why is my arrow too big? It's supposed to be one. Why does that look like a dent's in? Is it optical illusion? Whatever. Okay, so from that location, Ah, damn it. To there, which I can't exactly do because I can't zoom in. 14.48. Definitely a 0.4. Why is it wrong? Hold on. Yep. No difference. I mean, these numbers are what they are. They are variables assigned. This is it. That is 5. That is 5. That is 5 divided by 2. What if I do it on the calculator? I keep losing the 5 button. $14.32. Okay. So why does this give me a different number? I guess it's wrong. So just dodgily moving stuff around by hand. I mean, I still can't imagine there being that much of a difference, but okay. Because it's not a distance around... Get out of here, Cortana. It's not a distance around a circle. It's a literal distance cut out of a circle. Yeah. Maybe that's why that's wrong. But are the other things wrong? Are they also supposed to be that? That one, no. That one is correct. Distance of 15.5. What? Hang on, this is supposed to be my... Damn it, tabbing! What am I tabbing to? I don't even know now. What? My roto number, which should be the same number. It's further out, never mind. What did I say it was? Because it's all the way out here. That should make a difference. Oh. If it doesn't make a difference from there. But where am I going from? So hold distance out, border distance out, border curve out. So that'd be from there to there, I guess? I don't know, where are you? So that one says 19. Huh. Okay. So that's putting it like there. Okay, I can see why that's causing the problem now. Damn. So how would I do that? Yeah, this is a lot more complicated than I was hoping. I was expecting. It's so easy to do with lead, though, you know, my eye. Mathematically, quite complicated. What am I doing? Okay. Like, it seems like I'd have to find where this intersection point is before I can position this thing. But I only know that point, I don't know this point because this is parallel. So... how would I find where these 2 points intersect with the circle, or where the circle would have to be to intersect with these 2 locations? That is the question. So be at least that far away from that one, and that far away from some point on this line. I mean, I could probably just brute force it. Move it parallel to this, and around that. So I'd move it 1. No, I want exact locations, so it would work. This is a heck of a lot more complicated than I was expecting. Okay, let's assume this line was not parallel. Where would its intersection be? Or location? Mm-hmm. Nope. Well, I think this is just well beyond my mathematic abilities. And let's just leave it at that. Wait. What if I didn't care about circles? What if I just had a curve? I can do curves. What? How do end? What? There should be a two ends. Why do I not see it? Weird things always happen with curves. There's always missing options for some reason. The wrong sort of curve? Because I'm in edit mode? Maybe it's because Badiol? I mean, would a Bezier act the same if I just moved the ends together? I'm assuming probably not. Ah, there we are. Endpoint. How is that not there? Yeah. Where did my circle go? Oops. Okay. Where am I go? No. Why is my mouse so wonky? It's like I've suddenly got a different sensitivity, but only sometimes. It's like I've suddenly got used to lazy mouse. I mean, that option to make it move faster the faster you move. Never used that in a long time. Haven't used it in a long time. Ah. So out of it now. I don't even care anymore. So I could just do curves like that, I guess. I feel like it's a bit of a cheating thing, but whatever. That would give me curves. It would look nicer. But it means I've got to use those things. I've never really used splines in this. Oh wait. No, I still have the same problem. I don't know where that location is. Yeah, all math is still wrong. I don't care anymore. Let's just revert. Faults. No. Block comment, please. Time lately I've been doing that. New thing that I do now, apparently. Didn't even get that far. Oh, that was already commenting that, wasn't it? I think so. $460. Oh. That one? Oh. There we are, all nice and reverted. Whatever. Okay, so what the world should I work on now? Oh, did you do that? You do too! Ah, I was wondering if I did that. Because it's the rotation from the mouse to the center of the gear, and at some point it flips back. It doesn't look like it does when I move quickly, and I've only tested by really moving quickly or just little bits. Yeah. Whatever. So I can't do the proper quick collisions because that means I gotta upload to the server every time, which I really don't want to do because it's annoying. I could gear trains, rotations, the parent driver setup. That's what I was doing. You know, what time is it? I think the sun's just about to come up. I could go to the shops and buy some food before daytime happens. It's nice and rainy too, nice. Do I have any viewers? If I have no viewers, then I am going to go to the shops to get some food. Otherwise, I'll work on the driver parent setup. I think there was some sort of a problem with that I was thinking might happen. Anybody on here? Just one, that's me. Stop doing that whenever I resize. Whatever. Anybody on Twitch? Oh, apparently there's 3 people on Twitch. 3 people I've never seen type in chat ever before. Do you exist, people? Are you real? Or do I have some new bots? You? The wobble or something? You don't seem like you'll be bots. Empty. You don't have very many viewers. Yeah, you don't seem like you're a bot. Oh, I'm being hosted. Well, okay then. What does hosting even mean? I mean, I know people could see this, but how does that relate to me? Any viewers on this come up on my one? Like, if I write a message in this chat, what happens? Nothing. So could people be typing in your chat and I just don't see them? Or did it appear but works differently? I never understand this rating thing. I mean, I guess that's what the rating thing is when you host someone. Whatever. Okay. Doesn't seem like your bots. Doesn't seem like anybody's here. Oh, now it says 2. Did somebody just join? Why is it 2 when this says 3? One of you is a bot. It's just in the chat. I wonder who it is. Is it you? Thought I already checked you out. Oh. Huh? I mean, you're doing your own stream. Why would you be in my stream? I'm assuming you're just a bot then. Did I already? No, I haven't bothered you. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm assuming this guy's just a bot. I'll add him to my bot list. Also, hello, there is a person here. Where's my bot thing? I am so tired and out of it. Well, he hasn't been added. Well, he has been added. Why don't we keep... Yeah, I'm probably just too tired to go on. Add to the bot list. No longer a person. Do you have any questions? Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if it's called a bot. It's just a custom chat to make it pop up on my stream. I got it working with DLive as well. I started streaming in DLive. You can find a link to that in the description. But yeah, it's the purpose of it is just to make a sound whenever people say something, because so often people say things and you never see it because you don't have the chats of every single place you're streaming on the screen at once. And then if you do, you're tabbing around. I need an extra screen. 2 screens isn't enough. Anyway, it makes a bleep sound when people message, it groups it all together, and it keeps it on, it shows it on my stream. Also tells me when people join and leave. Okay. The main reason is I wanted to know when people left, because the amount of times I'm rambling about a question somebody asked, and then they leave. And then you never know, because it doesn't say anything. It doesn't work with that stuff for DLive though. I was going to build a whole lot of analytics stuff into it as well, like you can see basic profile information of some people on some streaming sites, so I could find out like where in the world what people are viewing me and where in the world they are and what times and all that sort of stuff. So I could be really popular in America from this time to that time or something like that. I don't know. That was back when I used to have like 1,000 viewers. But yeah, then Twitch has changed a whole lot, and I also had to start using Twitch. So Twitch is basically dead for this stuff, as you may have noticed. being the only one here, other than Who Said and bots. Well, nice to see a new person going around. Said, I always say his name backwards. Said who? Anyway. So yeah, I guess when I come back, which will probably be tomorrow, I'll get the chain network working so I can invert the size of gears and have it driven by a different one it's parented to. So I could have this parented to this other gear here, so it's centered around that one, and then this one is driving it around, rather than it being attached as if by the same axis gear. You rotate one and the other one rotates exactly the same. Yep. What was that? Oh yeah. Huh. Well, the one when I did the clock ratio and I spun the other one around a whole heap, didn't seem like the other one was moving at all. It literally wasn't. Let's just get rotations back in again. Where were the rotations? Rotation update. Turn on. Oh, now somebody else joins. People always join when you're about to leave. I have no viewers all day. And then you're about to go and everyone's like, oh, let's go watch this guy. I guess because it takes that long to be pushed up to the top, well, a higher part of the list of people. Stream for a minimum amount of time before viewers start coming in. Anyway. So, yeah, I'll do the gear driver thingy if I still got time after that. I'll have it so I can disconnect gears and attach them together depending on proximity and Z. No, that's probably a little more complicated. There's so much stuff over there. Let's just do one thing at a time. That's what I'll do next time. Which also means I need to be able to select multiple things and have a button to connect them together in different ways. I guess disconnecting gears is the thing for that. Okay, maybe I should do that first. Be able to disconnect a gear or gear train and connect it to something else. I'll either just have it snap together. Yeah, I don't know, I can do all sorts of stuff. Whatever. Okay, thanks, bye.